What's up, guys? Selling my 2004 Taylor limited edition, fall limited, Grand Auditorium, maple, 614. Very cool guitar, man. If you know what these are, then you know that Taylor back in the day, this is when Bob was still supervising production. This guitar is about 22 years old now, so it's starting to really kind of come into its own in terms of feel and solidity and resonance. But these, you know, if you know Taylor, they used to put out a limited edition guitar in the fall and then in the spring. And this was fall of 2004's line, I'm sorry. Comes with premium Sitka top, which is nice and hard now, and you can see the subtle bear claw throughout the whole thing. Nice striation, thick grain. This is a tone rocket. It's awesome. I would use this as my kind of my white collar gig guitar, doing weddings, anniversaries, stuff like that, small gatherings. And I swapped out the expression system, which I actually have the old expression system here if you want to put it back in. Here it is. But I put in the K&K sound audio stuff in it because you don't need a battery. And I got sick of like worrying about batteries. You know, it's a pain in the ass. And the K&K audio actually sounds, I think, better. But, you know, your choice. Some people geek out about the expression system. So, you know, you can kind of do with that as you will. But the real showstopper with this piece is the back and sides. You know, they're just absolutely outstanding. You can see the dovetail joint neck. Big leaf maple. This neck is so like well shaped and so like hard. It just boom sound. But if you take a look at the back, absolutely stunning. Try to get it where it doesn't have a glare, but it's just a beautiful guitar. The back strip is koa, so all of the binding in this guitar is made out of koa. Beautiful. Loved, respected, never abused. This thing's barely got any scratches on it. There's a little, see like a little pinhead scratch there. You know, just awesome. I plugged up the expression holes, but you can, all that stuff's in the box if you want to put it back to normal. I'd say just keep it and just keep the expression for originality. So the markers were alabaster, mother of pearl, I believe, alabaster, which is really nice. You can see the greens and pinks and stuff like there. And ebony board, which I love, actually. I prefer an ebony board. People love rosewood. I like ebony. I just like the color of it. And, you know, yeah, this thing's sweet. I'm letting her go and, you know, get something else, make a way for someone, but it's no issues. Beautiful guitar, little customization. You can put it back to normal if you'd like, but, you know, it's a rocket, dude. It is really, really a nice piece, and I've enjoyed it over the years. If you know anything about what they did for the fall limiteds, they're like custom shop pieces for Taylor. They put them out in limited supply, usually between 100 and 150 pieces. And, you know, back in 2004, we didn't have, you know, Brazilian was still being used. It was limited, but it was still being used. They still had access to, you know, good, really figured pieces of wood. Nothing was endangered. Now everything is ridiculous. I mean, they're actually using composite woods. I mean, Gibson's using Rich Light, which is basically glorified vinyl plastic, and they're chopping it off is ebony. I mean, give me a break. World's a crazy place. Things were different back then. Big build quality, big, nice material. It's just a beautiful guitar. Enjoy.